Hello class, my name is Manuel Jose Gama Villafranco, and today I will be doing our assignment on research dissertation. I've actually chosen a subject that is my actual dissertation that I'm working on towards my PhD degree here at Liberty University, and it's actually based on the Cristero War between 1930 to 1976. Now, this was a revolutionary war in Mexico based on uh, faith and belief and religious beliefs, pushing against a government that was telling them um, they couldn't worship in that manner or in that specific religion. Um, it is very interesting that even such an later on in time, like 1930 to 1976, there's still a lot of there was still a lot of push behind freedom of religion across the world, and there still is today. But in this specific case, in the Cristero War of 1928 in Mexico, is what we will be discussing the role of women, the many masks women war in this conflict. This is the actual dissertation that I'm working on. I've done extensive research with many people who were present during this time. Now they're a little bit older now, so some of these interviews were done by other students, and I have found them via YouTube and many other video platforms to be able to witness and hear firsthand from people who were present there in this time. There's a lot of information on this out there, a lot more than I thought there would be, and so it's been kind of fun going down that and finding out all of my ancestry and everybody who was a part of such a big movement in 1928. But our specific area will be in the many masks women wore during the Revolutionary War of the Cristero War, of the Cristero Rebellion. We will discuss the women's roles from support into combatant and to post-era, and how women in Mexico are viewed post-Revolutionary War in their faith. This is pretty much what the dissertation it's going to be on, and I hope you enjoy it. Along with this dissertation, I will submit an abstract as per the assignment that will explain and go a little more in depth into this specific subject. Some of my main resources that I have found was a narrative by a woman named Mora Sanchez, Elena Sanchez Mora, excuse me, from the University of Minnesota, and it's the feminine masks and national culture in the narrative of Mexico and Cristero Rebellion of 1930 to 1976. Now, the actual Cristero War was around 1928. She's focusing the narrative during that time from 1930 to 1976 as kind of like a post-era modern world of what the outcome of the war and how it played different roles in women. And then another one is, excuse me, the role of women in the Mexican Cristero Rebellion. And this is also a dissertation done by Barbara Ann Miller, and she goes into depth more of something more that it's along the lines of what I want to do and present the actual role of women in the Cristero War, which was one of my main topics. Now, raised by a single Mexican mother, I see a lot of importance in this on how strong women's faith in Mexico is, and how strong it was then, and how strong it is now as I see it in my mother and her sisters. And it's just something that I wanted to focus my dissertation on, being a Catholic myself and a Christian, a follower of the Christian faith. Would like to explain such a strong person in history as the Mexican woman during the Cristero War and the Revolutionary War. There is a few other resources I have looked at. There was one by John Adrian Foley, which was the Cristero Rebellion in a specific area in the state of Colima and Mexico, and he was from the University of Chicago. And there was one other one, the Cristero Rebellion, 1926 to 1929, Mexican Women, Mothers, and Marianismo. And this was done by Janet Gallardo and from California State University and Fresno. Now, the importance of this very interesting source is that she is listing the importance of Mexican women in the war. Now, up to this date, Mexican women have not been spoken of the importance of how much, whether it was in a supportive role or in a combatant role, as some were in this case, how strong they were, and how much the push and belief they had in their faith that they were willing to sacrifice everything for it. So as I said, thank you so much for listening. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will discuss it more in the abstract to give you more heads up on what's to come. And thank you so much, and I wish everybody good luck in the class. Thank you.